guys, this is Patricia with blondesaway.com, and I'm here today to talk to you about how to pick the perfect hotel. So we are all in the process of either rescheduling our vacations, or we're in the process of just scheduling a new one that we would like to go on because we're stuck in our houses all the time. So I think you came to the right place, and we're gonna get into how to pick that perfect hotel for you. So let's get started. Finding a hotel can be really difficult, just in general, not even during a pandemic. It's difficult because there's so many options. So when there's so many options, the only way to deal with it is to narrow down your search. So the first thing I like to do is make a list of qualities that I'm looking for in a hotel, from most important to least important. That could be anything from your budget, the location of the hotel, it could be the amenities, could be, anything from food, room service, spas, any amenities you can think of, a pool if that's important to you. So the first thing that's important for me is a budget. Hey guys, so I wanted to actually take a moment and sit down with you and go over the steps I take when I'm prioritizing what is most important to me when I'm picking that hotel. I tried to kind of explain it verbally, but I just feel like it just wasn't flowing for me. So I wanted to sit down, do a screen recording, and go through it. So I am going to start with Google. So we're on Google right now, and I'm actually going to search like New York hotels. So if I was going to go anywhere, it'd probably be New York because it's not very far. So here I am, New York hotels. I just use Google. You can use any search engine you do use, like Hotwire, Priceline, whichever you prefer. And while this is loading, I'm just going to talk to you about what's most important to me. So personally, the most important thing, number one on my list, would probably be budget. So that's the first thing I'm going to narrow down. So right here at the top of the page, there's a bar. I'm just going to pull that down to the amount I want to spend a night. So I'm going to try to get around 150. 151 is fine. Or 157 is fine. That's fine. We'll just stick with 157. Now it just eliminated everything in the area that is over 157. So as you can see, this map right here, it's showing a lot going on. There's just like a lot of hotels. And it's showing Jersey as well. I'm not going to New Jersey, so I am going to try to pull this down because I want to stay near Rockefeller Center. So I'm just going to zoom in really quickly. It just loads a little bit slowly because it's kind of registering all the hotels in that area. So that's close enough. That's fine. We'll just try to pick one in this area. So the second thing that's most important to me is the location. So right there, we just narrowed that down. So the third thing that's most important to me is probably the reviews that people give. Now that's not the rating of the hotel itself, that's just the reviews. So I'm gonna go down to this drop down that says rating. And I'm going to actually bring this up to 4 stars. Now you can put 5, but I know that no matter where you go, there's gonna be bad reviews, so 4 is fine. So the fourth thing that's important to me, I'm gonna say is probably free breakfast. Sure, why not? I'm hungry right now, so we're gonna pick a free breakfast. So now it's narrowing down every hotel that does not have breakfast included, which is now out of here. So the last most important thing that I always look at is the stars that the hotel is given. So that's a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and 5 stars. So I personally, unless I'm going on a road trip, I'm not picking a 2-star hotel. I'm gonna go with a 3-star, 4-star, and 5. Might look out and get a 5-star for 150 bucks. Doubtful, but it's possible. So I'm gonna do that. All right, so there's a ton of options near Rockefeller Center. So I'm in that. And now I'm just going to look around here. This one is 119. It opens up in another window, which I also like. So this is a 4-star hotel. It includes breakfast and it has sushi. Sushi. Super excited. And they have a really nice deck over there. That's great. The bed looks nice too. So I'm going to I suggest also looking at reviews. Let's see what people say. See if there's anything negative. It seems to be mostly positive, 5-star, 4-star, very little 2 and 1 star. So happy, ready to go. I booked this thing right now. And what's really great about Google is that it shows the other websites. So if I go to overview, right here, it'll show hotels.com, Sanctuary Hotel New York, TripAdvisor, Expedia, and then it says view more prices. So it pulls up all the ones you normally use, Kayak, Priceline, Orbitz, all this, and it gives you the price that they have on their site. So that's really awesome. Less work going to all the different websites. So let's get on to the rest of my tips. Just wanted to kind of break this down for you and go over that. So thank you so much, and let's continue. The next thing you should be looking at is location. And I say this because when you're looking at hotels and you all of a sudden see a 5-star hotel at a price of $150 a night, it is way on the other side of town, and you're like, oh, I could just commute, like that's fine, we could just drive. You might want to think twice. And I say this because there could be a traffic issue or there could be a cost issue. There's really nice hotels outside of the city you're going to be staying in, but if it's nowhere near where you're going to be visiting, where the attractions are going to be, it's going to be very costly transporting back and forth. I think your time is most important and most valuable when you're on vacation. You're only there for a limited amount of time, and it's important to see as much as you can see. So if you are an hour out of the city and it takes you a long time to get in and out, you're wasting valuable time you could be spending doing something great, and it's just because you chose a hotel that's out of the vicinity. The next thing I like to look at are reviews. And I say this because if something is too good to be true, it usually is. And I will be telling you a story about this amazing opportunity in Rome. And I thought like this was gonna be like the best Airbnb that I would ever stay in. And it was not. But that's for another time. So if something's too good to be true, it probably is. So when you look at a hotel and you're like, oh yeah, this hotel is great, like this is in my budget, it's great location, they have a breakfast included, they have a gym, they have a pool, this is gonna be great, this is perfect. Always look at reviews, because you need to be aware of what's great about it and what's not great about it. Definitely take it with a grain of salt. Not every review is accurate, not everybody has the same experience, but it's always good to be prepared. And I will tell you that not everything will be in reviews as well. You might have a horrible time and it might be the best reviews. And I know because I've had that situation. So always look at the reviews, the most recent ones definitely, the good and the bad. So the last step that I like to take when I'm looking for a hotel in the destination I'm gonna be in is to look at my other options. Now that includes renting apartments, which is actually a great option for larger families or groups of people that are taking a vacation together. That way you don't have to all get separate rooms in the hotel, or you don't have to get adjoining rooms for larger families. So what I like to use is Airbnb. Airbnb is great for many types of people. I personally like Airbnb because I like to cook away from home as well. It's a great way to save money. So if I can find a place that has a washer and dryer and a kitchen, I am so happy for it. It makes it a lot easier than having to go to a laundromat or to use the hotel laundry service, which can actually be a little expensive. So Airbnb is great in that you can make your home away from home, you can fit a ton of people in there, and you can go with groups of people and make it a lot funner and more of a inclusive space for everybody. Another option are hostels. Now, if you're backpacking or you want to save some money, if you're with one friend and you don't feel like spending $100 plus on a hotel room, hostels might be great for you. They have so many different types of hostels now and might find new friends, so that's pretty awesome too. Another alternative to hostels is couch surfing. Now, it's exactly what it sounds like, and you can actually couch surf for free. So if you're on your own and you're just looking for a place to stay until you go to your next destination, try looking into the couch surfing. I'll link it down below. You can check it out and see if it's a good fit for you. I hope this video helps you narrow down your next hotel search. If you liked it and you'd like to see more, please subscribe and please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys again next week. So bye guys.